Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Awesome Blue. This is Chris, and we're headed to one of my favorite spearfishing spots right now, so hang around.
To them birds flying free, fish in the sea, flowers and trees, every little bumblebee. I wanna sing.
The water was super clear today, especially compared to my recent tiger shark episode with that awesome rainbow runner. I want to thank everyone for watching my channel these days. Even after I took a break on YouTube for a few months, so many of you are back. Hurley, Anton, Don, Jermer, Dolan, Nassif, Patrick, Josh, Isaac, Antoine, Steph, and so many more. I can't even list everyone. Thank you so much for tuning back in. We found the 7-Eleven crab in the rocks. They taste a lot like a mainland rock crab. Chris got the net bag ready so I could scoop it up as quick as I can because these things will totally pinch you really bad. And check this out. I've never had a crab allow me to handle it so easily. All right, if you want to play a game, pause the video right now and then guess which zone the animal is in. These peacock flounder can camouflage really well. I just saw a catch and cook the other day with a flounder over on Pacific Boys Fish and Dive channel. It was super cool. This is an empty oyster shell, and I have an idea to preserve it and show it off later in the video. At first I thought this was a large, chunky piece of plankton in the water, but then I started noticing hundreds and hundreds of them all over the place. Does anyone know what these are? If you do, I'd love to know. They kind of look like some sort of sea snail if I was able to really enlarge that, but I really have no idea. I've never seen them before. A minute later, I heard a distant spear gun shot under the water. I swam over to Chris, and sure enough, he had found the Aweoweo, the Big Eye caves that we were here for. Let me show you the holes and caves right here. Each time I pass over the lip of the hole, I'm sort of excited about what's going to be awaiting me on the other side. I didn't see any fish in this one. I dropped down again to look into another hole, and sure enough, I could see some glowing red in the back there. I heard Chris's spear gun also go off, and when I turned around, he'd already hit his second fish. Now this little cave was loaded. I'm gonna crank up the brightness here just so you can sort of see all the fish inside the back there. The Big Eye are far enough back that they think that I can't reach them, so they just kind of stick around as long as I need them to in order to take a shot. These fish can do some tricky things with their coloring. It's just a beautiful fish though. So cool and tasty. Chris's next fish was a Hawaiian Flagtail. They live in the same caves here as the Big Eye. On this one, instead of our target species, I see a peacock grouper looking right back at me. And it was a good sized grouper. I take the shot, and as soon as the spear hits the grouper, a giant moray eel chomps onto the grouper and started a tug of war with me.
Out because an eel was fighting me for it, like a 6-foot eel. It was so heavy.
The Hawaiian word for Big Eye is Aweoweo, which means glowing red, the same word used for the glowing lava in the volcano. Most of the Aweoweo we saw today were common Big Eye, but we may have ended up with one Hawaiian Big Eye. This is a parasitic isopod. I've only seen 3 of these on fish that I've caught over time. Some people find these parasites in the gill area also of the fish or in the mouth. And I know it sounds totally completely gross, but I've heard of people catching an ulua, a jack, and the isopod has eaten away the tongue of the fish and now lives in the place of the tongue inside the fish's mouth. Because of the higher likelihood of ciguatera poisoning, from these type of fish. We're not gonna eat this one, guys. We're gonna bury it here in my garden for the rich nutritional value it sort of gives to the soil. And I got a whole bunch of sweet potatoes growing here, so hopefully that gives them a boost. Sometimes it's fun to transform things from, you know, your local lake or from the ocean into art that you can show off to your friends at home. I've seen people take driftwood and turn it into really cool sculptures, or people take shells and turn them into jewelry. We're not allowed to take live oysters or mussels here in Hawaii because they're important to the ecosystem. But if a crab or a lobster has decided to eat the oyster the night before, I'll often find empty oyster shells while diving. And this oyster shell was a whole shell, which I don't see very often. And both the top and the bottom are still intact with no holes in them. So what I did today is I simply sprayed on a layer of clear enamel, stuck it onto a piece of lava rock, and now when my friends come over, they can see something cool that I found in the ocean. You guys should try a project like this with things you find out there. We're super excited about this catch and cook today. We've got one ahole and a whole bunch of Aweoweo, Hawaiian Big Eye. We're gonna flour them up, add some spices, fry them up super, super crispy, and see how it goes. Cookout. Yeah, those are looking really good. What's sort of neat is in all their eyeballs, you can actually see the fat that's rendered from inside the eye. And that's what's like the white stuff you'll see on their eyeballs. Cheers. Yeah, this is really good, and we totally taste those spices. Like I'm tasting the garlic and the pepper in there. Super nice. One of my favorite things about these fish compared to manpachi is that there's far less bones, or at least you don't have to navigate the bones that are in there as much. So they're sort of an easier eat. But yeah, I really enjoy this.
All right, guys, thanks so much for watching another episode of Awesome Blue. We'll see you next time.
And if you guys want to see more, hit like and subscribe.
Always hit the like button.
That's right. If you guys want to see more, make sure you hit the like and subscribe buttons below the video.
Thanks again for watching another awesome episode of Awesome Blue. Mahalo.
This fish was really good. If you guys want to see more, please hit the like and subscribe buttons and tell your friends to watch as well.
Don't hit the like button. Tell your friends that you like it. Thanks again for watching another awesome episode of Awesome Blue. Mahalo.
We'll see you on the next one.
We'll see you on the next one.